Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you through a full day of eating on a high carb day. So it is currently 4:49 on Saturday, August 5th, which means I'm about 1 week out from my first Deka Strong. Now the goal for today is I actually lowered my calories because this past week I ate way too much food. So last Saturday was my graduation party, ate way too much. The next day, Cassie's cousins flew out from Hawaii, so they came over. I didn't stick to my diet. Monday we went to Disneyland and I went ham and ate way too much food. Tuesday we went shopping and I ate a bunch of food when we were out shopping. And then Wednesday I got back on my diet. So I actually dropped my calories with the goal of trying to get down to like 199, or I'm sorry, try to get down to 190 for my race or my event next. Tired, if you can't tell. Get down to 190 for the event. I actually got up to like 206. I think I weighed in at 206 on Wednesday morning. Very disappointed in myself. I weighed in this morning at 199.2. So we'll see if I can get down to 190 next Sunday. I'm not going to have a cheat meal at all this week, so that I could hopefully, if I could get down to 190 by Sunday, that'd be awesome. I don't think that's going to happen. 9 pounds in a week, probably not going to happen. But if I could get down to like 195, 183, that'd be cool. So anyways, the goal for today is I will be only consuming about 1,900 calories. 1,987 is probably going to be the final number. 202 grams of protein, 197 grams of carbs, and 43 grams of fat. So I'm going to go eat meal number one, and this is actually going to be my pre-workout meal. Since it is the weekend, I'm going to go eat a meal, and then I will go work out. Since I just started back to work on Thursday, and I'm definitely feeling tired. So hopefully by the end of next week, I'll get back into the groove of things. But anyways, let's go check out meal number one. Alright, so for meal one, I keep it very basic, and you will see as I go throughout the day that most of my meals, they're very simple, they're not crazy, but they work. So for meal number one, so all it is Dave's cinnamon raisin bagel with some peanut butter and then sugar-free syrup on top. I used to do a banana and I used to do honey, but like I said, I'm trying to cut my calories. So I think my last full day of eating, I was consuming like 2,300 calories. Like I said, my goal today is 1,900 calories because I'm trying to lose some fluff. So very simple, but very effective. And it's a good little pre-workout meal. So I'm gonna eat this, and then probably in about 40 minutes I'll head out to the garage, do my cardio, get into my actual workout, and then go for a run. So today I'm gonna do another test run of the Deka mile. So I'll do all 10 zones. In between I'll run 1/10 of a mile and basically just see how well I do. See if I can beat my time. I think last week my overall time was like 28 minutes or 26 minutes. I'll look at the data and see. But it's my last test run, technically before my event next Sunday. So I'm gonna finish this, and then I'll see you guys for meal number two.
Alright, training session is done. So a little recap. I did my 40-minute cardio / personal development / daily devotional, and then read my Bible in a year. Once I was done with that, did a little mobility warm-up, and then jumped straight into the Deka mile. So I beat my time from last week. Last week, my overall time was 28 minutes and 11 seconds. And then today I did it in 27 minutes and 5 seconds. So I beat it by 1 minute. I don't know if I, in a sense, got faster because one, this time I wasn't filming, so I wasn't switching the camera around. And two, I still obviously don't have an air bike. I don't have a ski erg. I don't have a sled. I don't have a ram burpee. I don't have a lunge burpee. The lunges are pretty accurate. Burpee's kind of accurate, but it still doesn't feel probably what it's going to feel like when I actually do the Deka event. As for the sled, I don't have a sled, so I did another 100 meters of farmer's carries, so I technically did it twice. Now I actually did the 100 meters and the 0.10 of a mile or 1/10 of a mile running in between. So after each station, I'd go for a 1/10 of a mile, and I mapped it out. Basically, I ran 0.5 out to a mailbox and then 0.5 back up here. So I got the feeling of what it was gonna feel like actually running straight and instead of being on a treadmill. So I did like that. And the reason I liked that is because I was able to speed up and slow down when I needed to. Like if I felt good, I could push it. As for a treadmill, if you feel good and you gotta push it, you gotta adjust it, and I don't know, it just doesn't feel natural. So that felt good. The farmer's carries, my thought of, oh, it's gonna be easier if I go straight out instead of doing all those turns. Like I said last week, no, it was just as hard. I mean, it was a little bit nicer that I didn't have to decelerate and accelerate from turning, but all in all, that 100 meters is long. And I started feeling it in my triceps, I started feeling it in my forearms, and then I even felt it in my shoulders. So the farmer's carries are no joke. Now, I did the first one without having to drop it, but the second one, again, if it's a real Deka event, I'm not gonna do 2 farmer's carries. But since I don't have a sled to push and pull, I just did another 100 meters. But the second 100 meters I did, I think I set it down twice, or maybe even 3 times. My grip strength was just shot. As for the rowing, I'm hoping that maybe I'm a little bit better at the air bike. I don't think I'm gonna be good at the ski erg at all, just because I've never even tried that. So my plan is when I get there next Sunday to hopefully be able to warm up and kind of feel out each machine and see how I do. But the fact that I took off a minute time from last week, I feel pretty good. We'll see though. If I could drop 9 pounds, I think that would help. By doing these, I'm definitely realizing, one, I'm getting momentum of like when to push it, when to pull back. I'm loving this style of workout though, because like I said, it's not my traditional, you know, bodybuilding or even just endurance training. It's all mixed together. It feels like circuit training / CrossFit style workouts. And I like it because it sucks. I mean, like I said, that only took me 27 minutes and I'm beat. Like I'm literally taxed. I think I burnt like 400 calories just in that 27 minutes. And I was looking at one of my like hypertrophy training sessions, I think a pull session. It was 47 minutes and I don't think I only burnt like 150 calories or something like that. So I'm enjoying these, and they're, like I said, they're quick and effective. So my plan right now is to actually go for a run, just kind of get some lactic acid out. It's a high carb day, so I'm trying to take advantage of the extra energy and use it instead of just sitting around all day, since it is the weekend and I don't work. So we'll see. I'm gonna try and run for 30 minutes, come back, walk for 30 minutes, and then get on with my day and show you guys meal number 3. I already did meal number 2. I didn't show you guys, but if you follow the channel, you know what it was. It was my pre-workout, and since it's a high carb day, I did have my carb powder. I just did some Intra-Formance, which is basically just 25 grams of carbs, so like 100 calories. So I mixed that in with my Intra-Formance and then my megawatt. So I got energy, I got some beta alanine, some creatine, and then some carbs to help fuel me for the workout. I ate, like I said, probably 2 hours before last time I did this, I think fasted, and I think I felt better fasted. So I gotta figure that out. I may not eat before the event next week, especially because, like I said, the event next week is not even, I'm not running, it's just the 10 stations, so it'll be good practice. But anyways, I'm gonna go do some cardio and then I will catch up with you guys for meal number 3. So stay tuned. So apparently we have we think we might have a mouse in our house. And Adeline's saying that, what did she say? She's gonna vacuum it up and then throw it outside. Is that what you're gonna do, Mama? Yeah, if you see it, because you don't like mice? No.
I really hope we don't have a mouse.
I don't think we do, but
We don't have a mouse.
You don't think we have a mouse?
They don't have a mouse.
No.
In that house.
You're gonna throw it outside?
I just don't know how or where it would it come from.
Yeah, where'd the mouse come from, Mama? Did you let it in?
No.
Did Leo?
Yeah.
Man, if we do have one, we're getting a cat. We're gonna go take one of those cats from your parents' house.
Do you want to get a cat, Mama? A little kitty? Is that what you want?
Yeah.
So I thought I had more to eat this morning. I only get 1 egg and half a cup of oatmeal.
I want oatmeal.
No, I'm eating oatmeal. You already ate, Mama. All right, so meal 3 is officially done. Meal 3 consists of half a cup of oats, a scoop of protein, 1 serving of microfactor. Apparently only I get 1 egg today because my fats are gonna be low. And then some almond milk, so this is what it looks like. Got some oats, some oatmeal. Doesn't look that good, but it's actually delicious. and then 1 egg. Which I'm very disappointed because I thought I had 3 eggs today. So, what are you doing to your doggy? You taking him for a walk? So, the macros for meal 3, 343 calories, 32 grams of protein, 31 grams of carbs, and 11 grams of fat. I don't know if this is gonna fill me, but we shall see. All right, so it's confirmed. Leo confirmed that we do have a mouse in our house. Mice? Yeah. I'm gonna have the broom. I gotta pull out the stove because apparently we saw it dash underneath there, huh? And it's a little mouse. Don't pick your nose, Mama.
So gross.
So I'm gonna move the stove. I'm gonna be in charge of the broom in case it comes out. And then,
No, I'm gonna be in charge of the broom because how are you gonna move the stove and hold the broom at the same time?
never mind. Cass is gonna be in charge of the broom. I'm gonna be in charge of moving it, and then Adeline, you're in charge of screaming, okay?
And Leo, get the mouse, man. Don't just cry.
Yeah, Leo, you're in charge of killing the mouse.
Okay, Mama, you need to move over here, please.
You
Please.
gotta get your position, Mama. All right, you're in your position. Everybody ready? Mm-hmm. Everybody know your role. Leo, get your mouth ready. Adeline, you get ready to scream. Mama, you get ready to smash. Hulk smash.
So gross.
So now we just have to sit and wait for a little. What are we gonna name the mouse?
We're not naming him nothing.
Splinter?
He's gonna die.
Oh, okay. So long, mousy mouse.
Careful, honey.
Leo, you are on mouse watch. Keep your nose ready. And Adeline, you stay close. Because we're gonna catch this mouse today. Yeah. Alright, so it is officially noon. Which means it is now meal 4, lunch. Which consists of 75 grams of jasmine rice and then 8 ounces of chicken. And I did not count the vegetable. The vegetable is kind of just like a stir fry. I did soy sauce, some garlic salt, and a little bit of olive oil. And then as for the chicken breast, I just did this garlic, was it Parmesan garlic? Garlic Parmesan?
Oh,
Garlic Parmesan for the chicken breast, nothing too
my
crazy.
birthday is actually in 3 weeks.
And then I threw it on the barbecue,
Yeah.
and that was that. When did I cook this chicken breast?
Huh?
When did I cook the chicken breast?
When?
Wednesday, right? Because it is.
Before the kids left, so Wednesday.
It is still so juicy. So this is my typical bodybuilding meal. And the macros for this. Leo! There's nothing out there you can't even see. 318 calories, 50 grams of protein, and 21 grams of carbs
Leo.
with 2 fats.
Leo.
Oh, and as for the mouse update, we already caught the mouse. It was a baby mouse. It is no longer with us. Thank goodness we do not like mice. She's picking up your toys. All right, so it is 2:35, which means it is time for meal number 5. This is more like a snack. It's actually not really a meal, but it's my go-to afternoon meal just because it is absolutely delicious and super easy to make. So all it is gonna be 1 scoop of level 1 protein, which is a meal replacement protein. So it's gonna keep me fuller. It's gonna keep me full for a little bit longer than regular protein. And then I do 170 grams, 1 serving of Greek yogurt. And I do 1 serving, which is 140 grams of mixed berries. And this is what it looks like. So look at that. So those are frozen berries that I actually put in around I put them in at 9 o'clock this morning. So by 2:30 or in the afternoon, they melt. They're still a little cold, but they're easy to eat. But look at that. Absolutely delicious. Now I do this every day, but on my low carb days, the only thing I do not do is I do not do mixed berries. So overall macros and calories for this meal: 305 calories, 43 grams of protein, 29 grams of carbs, and only 3 grams of fat. So this is my meal number 5. And like I said, it's 2:30 right now, so I'll probably eat dinner maybe around 5:35, depending on how hungry I get. But this has a tendency to hold me over, so I should be fine until dinner. Now currently, like I said, I'm doing 3 high carb days a week and 4 low carb days a week until I have my event next week. It's very easy for me to stick to the meal plan because I have a lot of staple meals that I use either on my high carb day or my low carb day. And I pretty much like every single meal I have. Even the chicken breast, when it comes to chicken breast, I'm getting a lot better at grilling chicken breast on the barbecue. And then I just find I'm just always looking for new seasonings to try on my chicken. And that keeps me sane. For lunch, I actually finished my chicken breast. So I'm gonna have to cook some more today. So I will show you guys what that looks like. But I will catch up with you guys for meal number 6.
Look, a puppy.
A puppy? Yeah. What does he have in his mouth? Dog bone.
Alright, so it is currently 5 o'clock, which means it is time for dinner. And for dinner, I'm gonna keep it very simple, and it's gonna be basically exactly what I had for lunch, minus the rice. So I'm gonna do 8 ounces of chicken breast, which I'm actually throwing on the grill right now. I had about 5 pieces, and I seasoned them differently to kind of keep it a little bit more exciting throughout the week. So 3 of them are garlic parmesan, and I think the other one is like honey parmesan or something. But that's another trick. If you're cooking a lot of chicken, just season them different so that you don't get sick of eating the exact same tasting chicken. As for my carb source, I'm just gonna do a good amount of the mixed vegetable, which I've had for lunch also. And I'm gonna take away the rice and substitute it with a bowl of cereal. That is right, I'm gonna be having chocolate Chex Mix with my dinner. And the reason why I do the Chex Mix instead of rice is because I know myself personally that as I get closer to night and bedtime, I start craving bad stuff. So by having a bowl of Chex Mix, and I not only hit my macros, but I keep myself sane because again, I'm not having a cheat meal for an entire week. So let me read to you the macros for this meal. Macros for this meal: 398 calories, 52 grams of protein, and 35 grams of carbs, along with 6 grams of fat. Now, one thing I do not track is I do not track, obviously, the amount of vegetables I eat, and I also do not track the amount of condiments I put on my stuff, which actually I've been kind of taking that out. I've also been taking out cheese and other condiments just because I am trying, again, to get as lean as I can for this next week for my Deka Strong. So I'm gonna finish barbecuing this chicken, and then I will show you guys what it all looks like when it's all said and done. And this will be my, I think, my 6th meal of the day and my final meal of this full day of eating. So that about sums up this full day of eating. I just finished my bowl of Chex cereal, which was absolutely delicious. It's about 7 o'clock. I usually try and eat my last meal like 3 hours before I go to bed. I'm probably gonna go to bed at like 9 tonight because I'm gonna wake up at 3 tomorrow, do it all again tomorrow. Tomorrow is a low carb day though, so my diet is gonna be a little bit different. But let's do a recap of exactly what I ate today. And again, I log all my stuff in the first Phorm app. I just like the way it's all set up. I like the way that there's actual colors. I'm a visual learner, so it's just a little bit easier, and it also changes my calories depending on my goals every single day for me. So a recap of what I ate. So meal 1, bagel with some peanut butter. Meal 2 was my pre-workout drink, which was a carb powder. Meal 3 was my oatmeal, protein and oatmeal mixed with 1 whole egg. Meal 4 was my chicken breast, vegetables, and some rice. Meal 5 was my, I call it the Progurt. It's protein mixed with Greek yogurt, berries. Meal 6 was chicken breast, vegetables, and then obviously a bowl of Chex cereal. So my total calorie intake for the day was 1,827 calories, 193 grams of protein, 195 grams of carbs, and only 33 grams of fats. So the goal was 1,900 calories. I actually came in a little bit short, which I'm cool, or a little bit lower than 1,900, which I am cool with. So the only if I was to go back and change this, probably the only thing I would do is up my protein intake a little bit. But again, I look at my calories throughout the week, so I have a total amount of calories, proteins, carbs, and fats that I try to hit on a weekly basis. I may not go over 200 grams of protein every single day, but throughout the entire week, if I was going to take an average, I'm hitting over 200 grams of protein. And again, my goal is to get to 190. So I'm obviously taking in at least 1 pound or 1 gram per pound of body weight. And when it comes to you making your own meal plan, that's what I recommend. Do at least 1 gram of protein for your goal body weight, not what you're currently at, your goal body weight, and then fill in the carbs and fats as you go. But that's a full day of eating right now. Like I said, this is I'm in a huge calorie deficit right now. I think my maintenance calories are like 2,800. But I feel fine. I'm honestly not hungry throughout the day. I don't feel tired. I noticed that, and even Cassie said, on the days that I'm doing low carb day, I noticed that my energy is just sustainable throughout the entire day. When I do my high carb days, that's when I feel my energy levels kind of fluctuate. So that's why I like doing carb cycling, because you could kind of see how your body reacts and performs. Some people do really well when they take in a lot of carbs and they perform really well. Some people perform really well off of fats. So I notice throughout the day, though, like I said, on my low carb days, which is a high fat day, I have energy throughout the day and it's very sustainable. And I'm not typically hungry throughout the day. As for when I have carbs, I notice that if I eat a lot of carbs, I don't feel full and I feel like I'm wanting more food. So again, you got to try it. This is what I've done. This is what works for me. So you'll probably have one more video before you guys see my Deka Strong event. Again, my Deka Strong event is on August 13th. It's going to be my first Deka event. I am going to upload a video next Sunday. It's going to probably be some type of workout video that I'll film throughout the week. My goal since school started this week, again, and I'm going to be back in the classroom and everything and back on an actual strict schedule, I should be able to get you guys a podcast video this Thursday. If not this Thursday, next Thursday for sure, because I have some ideas of what I kind of want to do with that, and I thought of something when I was running. You always get your best ideas when you're running, and I got this idea of kind of how I want the podcast to look and how I'm going to go about doing it. I don't think I've ever seen someone do a podcast. I say podcast because that's the feel I'm going for, but at the same time, it's almost like I don't know. The vision I have of it is kind of unique, so hopefully I can get that out to you guys this Thursday. If not, it will be definitely next Thursday. So my goal, I know I keep saying this and I'm not really following through on it just because I got to get into a routine. But 2 videos a week, that's my goal that I'm really focusing on. But I think you guys know me, if you've been watching this channel, I'm a routine guy. I love routine, and now that school starts on Monday, I'm going to be back in routine, back in a rhythm of everything. And I got a lot of cool stuff coming up. I got the Deka Strong this month. I got the Deka Mile next month. I got something that I'm planning for October. November, I think I'm gonna November I got my Spartan race, and then December I think I have another race I'm gonna sign up for, or another event thing that I'm gonna sign up for. I'm still looking into it. So appreciate you guys watching. I hope this video helped you guys out. I know full day of eatings are very highly asked for because a lot of people are always trying to get fit. However, if there's a certain type of video that you guys want to see, whether it's a workout video, whether you want to see a leg day, push day, pull day, back day, arm day, whether you want to see a day in the life of a teacher that teaches special education in high school, whatever you guys want to see, comment below what you guys would like to see, because at the end of the day, there's certain videos I love filming, but I love giving you guys what you guys want to see too. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, and you guys already know the motto here: stay happy, stay healthy, and above all, don't be average. I will catch you guys in the next one.